Hello everybody and welcome to my YouTube channel, Cage's Coaster Reviews. And for my first review, I'll be taking a look at Gemini at Cedar Point in Sandusky, Ohio. So here we go. First up is the stats. It's 125 feet tall, it's got a 118 foot drop, and that drop is at a 55-degree angle. Reaches speeds of 60 miles per hour. Aerodynamics is the manufacturer. It is just under 4,000 feet of track at 3,935. It has 2 minutes and 20 seconds of ride time. It opened in 1978 and it is a racing hybrid coaster. It's racing as the tracks and trains go parallel from each other the whole ride, except at the end they split up and do a upward spiraling helix at the very end of the ride, and is a hybrid as in the structure or supports are wood and the track is steel. But it's technically classified as a steel coaster because you classify it as the track, not the supports. Theming, really not much to say about the theming. It's themed to the 1980s, I think. And like the music back then, you could like tell by the color scheme right here on the station and the font on Gemini. It's really not a heavily themed coaster. Alright, so my opinion about the ride. I really think Gemini is not talked about very as much as it should be, and it's very underrated roller coaster. There's like when you go to Cedar Point, you don't really talk about this. You talk about like Millennium Force or Maverick. But I think this is a very, very good roller coaster, especially for like if you're scared of roller coasters and you just want to try one and you're just getting into them, because then this is a perfect ride for you. It's kind of in the middle of a family coaster and a world class or adult coaster, whatever you call it. It's pretty high for a wood or for the wood structure. It's 130 something, 125 I think feet tall, I think I said. But it's just, and it's got some air time. I love the racing effect. It doesn't go like over and under. The tracks stay the same. Like this is pretty much the same experience on each side, but it's got some air time. It's got a decently long ride. It's not that too short. I think this is a solid coaster and a great addition to Cedar Point. Alright, now I'm gonna give you some tips on how to ride Gemini the right way. So when I think you should ride Gemini is any time in the day except in the beginning of the day, especially if you get early access to the park. Do not go to Gemini. Like there's so many other better coasters at Cedar Point, like Top Thrill Dragster, Millennium Force, Magnum XL 200, Gatekeeper, Valraven, Maverick. There's so many other way better rides than Gemini to ride. Not saying that Gemini is a bad ride, but there's a lot better rides at Cedar Point to ride in the beginning when the line's not as long. Typically, you should ride Gemini in the middle or end of the day when a lot of the lines for the high world-class coasters are, like I just mentioned before, are very long. Then is the best time to ride Gemini. But I mean, Gemini's got a double loading station, very, very quick operations and dispatches. It's got under 30 minutes all day, mostly 10-minute line. When I went there this last summer, we walked right into the station, really, like a 5-minute wait to get in. Plus you get to pick your color. I mean, I'd pick blue because that's my favorite color, but if you like red, you can also pick red. I don't know, I forgot if blue is on the right or left or red's on the right or left. I don't know. I don't really remember this ride very much, but I mean, and speaking of where to ride it and what seat, it depends. If you like the view and just being in the front row, then ride it in the front. But and if you don't really care, just ride it in the middle where the line's not as long. But if you like airtime and don't mind it being a little rough, it's mostly smooth because it's got steel tracks. But if you don't mind it being a little rough and you love the airtime, it's got a little airtime, then ride it in the back. Some similar rides to Gemini is Darling Dragon at Happy Valley in Wuhan, China. I don't know if I pronounced that right. Also racing. It's a wood coaster, traditional wood track, but it's racing. We got the Racer at Kings Island in Mason, Ohio, right near Cincinnati. And this is it's an old ride, but it's very, very, very good. And we got Twisted Colossus at Six Flags Magic Mountain, Valencia, California, near LA. And this ride is probably what, like, you take a look at, like, roller coaster enthusiasts' top 20 roller coasters, their favorites, and this one will probably be on there. I mean, if you ever get a chance to go to Magic Mountain, make sure to ride this one because it's dueling, it's super smooth, it got the RMC iBox track, so it's very smooth, and it's got inversions too. You go over and under each other, it's just a great ride. And some fun facts. Gemini was actually the tallest, fastest, and steepest at a 55-degree angle drop. The steepest roller coaster in the world when it opened. It cost $3.4 million to build, US dollars. It runs 3,300 riders per hour, which is actually really, really, really good. Most roller coasters are run at like 1,200 to 1,600, so that's about double, almost triple the riders per hour than most coasters. And also, when there's low attendance, only one train is used, so if it's like a rainy day or not many people are at Cedar Point, just consider that you might not get the racing effect on Gemini. And also, the two train colors are blue and red, so pick your favorite color to go on. I picked blue, but it really doesn't matter. And thank you for watching my first video. If you liked the video, you could give it a thumbs up, and if you want to see more coaster reviews like this one, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you guys for watching. See you later.